What's going on? Welcome back to the vlog. Kristen's trying to get Lincoln to go to sleep, so I'm gonna be quiet. The reason why I do YouTube is through my videos I aim every single day to either entertain, educate, or inspire. That's one of my three. So every time I do a video I have to ask myself, do I think that this video is going to do one of those three? And today's one of those days where I just wanted to offer some value, something that Kristen and I did today. We spent a lot of today doing that I think you might benefit from. So as you may know if you've been watching my vlogs for any amount of time, I'm a very routine-oriented person, and I like to stick to a pretty tight schedule. Not only that though, I have a vast amount of things that interest me. So I don't have one hobby. I don't have the thing, right? Like some people, like they hike, they go hiking, or some people they do whatever. Like I don't have the thing that I do. I have a lot of different interests and hobbies, and Kristen's the same way. And we found over the years that if we don't purposely plan time to do the things that we love doing, then we end up just gravitating to what's easiest in the moment. And many times after work that might be, hey, let's watch Netflix. Although that's a good way to spend your time sometimes, you know, it's a good way to just relax and unwind. We found that weeks go by and all we've done after work is, well, watch Netflix. And if it wasn't for daily vlogging, then that's basically all we would do, like through the winter or whatever. So we purposefully, once every, I'd probably say about 4 times a year, we sit down and we reassess things, especially now that I'm going to be starting my new job as the youth coordinator at my community center. I have different hours, different schedule, and we sat down and we talked about how we're going to implement the new changes and how we're gonna make sure that we still get to do everything that we enjoy doing. So one of the things that we do is we take all of the things, Nat, please. We take all of the things that we love doing and we write them down. And what we do is we try to fit that thing in somewhere in our week. So we'll say, okay, for example, Monday. Monday is gonna be the night that we watch TV. Tuesday is gonna be the night that I play video games. Wednesday is gonna be the night Kristen does her singing. She'll play some piano and sing. And we try to vary the week. That way it doesn't become the same every single day, and you get trapped in that loop, that cycle of every day is the same, and it just feels like you wake up, you go to work, you come home, you watch TV, you go to bed, and it repeats and repeats and repeats. Every single day that we live, we're one day closer to dying. You know, we face the inevitable death one day. And so one of my goals in life, one of my missions, kind of gets me out of bed every day, is make every day count. Make today count. What am I going to do today that I'll remember? What's something that I can do today that's worth telling about? Or how can I make today the best day ever? So that way it just doesn't slip into the ether and just become another kind of day. So that's something that I really try to strive to do. And being purposeful about how we spend our time is one way where we make sure that we get to cultivate all of our passions. Just try to schedule in the things that you love every single day, something different every single day, and just be purposeful about it. For me, I truly believe that time is the most valuable commodity on planet Earth. It's the one thing that you can't get more of. You can only get less of it. And so I tend to value my time greatly. And you are the only person that will value your time at all. You know, you're the only person that you have control over your time. Nobody else is going to value your time as much as you do. So consider being purposeful with how you spend your time. How much time do you spend thumbing around on Facebook on your phone, or how much time do you spend creeping on people on Facebook? Or we're all guilty of that. But how are you spending your time? If you feel like you're in a place where I love to do this thing, but I just don't have time for it. You know, take a second look at how you're spending your time. How are you spending time each day? Maybe even write down how you've been spending your time for 24 hours, and you'll see where do your priorities lie. Something that I'm trying to do more of this year is learn to say yes more and no more. So what I mean by that is, if the answer, I've heard this, I can't remember if I heard it in a book or a podcast or something, but I'm going to try to be either one of, my answer is either going to be heck yes or no. So if there's an opportunity, or a thing, if my first reaction isn't, heck yes, I want to do that, well then the answer is no. There's obviously things that we sometimes, there's obviously things that we have to do, things that we don't want to do sometimes, but I want to try to do more things, do more experiences, but I want to be passionate about that. I want my heart to be in it, and I want to do things that I find joy and value out of. And it's okay to say no to things that don't give you that joy, or it's okay to say no to things if that thing is going to take away from something else that you love to do. And I've been talking to Kristen about this too. Like, we talk all the time about, like, sometimes it's okay to have plans to do nothing. And then if somebody asks you, hey, are you free, or what are you doing? It's okay to be like, hey, I just don't want to do anything. And that's okay. That's okay to have that as a plan. It's a thing. So sometimes you need that, especially if you're an introvert, like me. I need to be able to recharge my battery, spend some alone time. So that's a little message for today. It's something that Kristen and I do, like I said, probably 4 times a year, just to sort of recalibrate and make sure, hey, I know, like I'll say, Kristen, hey, I know you really like playing piano. Have you gotten a chance to do that this week? And just scheduling it out, making every day a little bit different. That way they don't all just run together, because they tend to do that if you're not careful. So, hope you got some value out of this. If you did, thumbs up would be appreciated. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Find your gift, share it with the world, and remember, you are worth it. See you tomorrow.